When you lose a child, it's like you've had your heart torn out of your chest. You've got this aching sadness that's inside you when you pine for your child.
The 22-year-old was knocked unconscious during a brawl outside the QBH nightclub on May 27. Police say he was trying to break up a clash between his mates and 3 men walking from nearby Crown Casino.
The attack on Shannon McCormack took place 6 years ago, but the memories haven't dimmed.
Well, Shannon was one of those gentle giants. He was a real friendly kid. He had all his friends from his whole school life, in playgroup, kinder, primary school, secondary school, football, an army of friends. And they used to call him the Link because he'd unite all the groups of friends. And if any hostilities broke out, he was the peacemaker. He'd always smooth things over.
When this happened, he was trying to break up a fight.
One of the guys sort of took 3 or 4 steps back and then went round behind his back and then took a flying leap and King hit him in the side of the head. And the witnesses said he was unconscious on his feet before he hit the ground. I mean, Shannon was a big boy. He was 6'3". I mean, you had to have a hell of a punch to bring him down.
And obviously there was contact with the ground.
Yeah, his head was cracked about the size of your palm, and your head right here was all smashed in, and we just went into a panic meltdown to get into hospital. And then we get into hospital and they just said, he's got 2 hours to live, and if we don't operate, and then we went through this nightmare.
That 2 hours stretched into days.
He was okay for a day almost, and then his brain started swelling up again, so then they cut the top of your head off and they put it in a fridge and let your brain swell out the top of your head, and they hope you survive it.
6 years on, the man who King hit Shannon McCormack has never been caught. But in February, the homicide squad released CCTV footage of a man they want to speak to in relation to the attack. This is that man in the distinctive purple top. As he mixes with friends, Shannon McCormack is nearby, fighting for his life. Police have now released images of the man.
They had a person of interest that the police are after walk up and talk to a group of friends. The group of friends you can see quite clearly in the background, and you would have thought that somebody would have recognised them by now.
After more than 6 years, with the passage of time, does it get any easier?
We're not going to get our son back. He's not going to get married. We're not going to have his children. He's wiped out a whole family. He's wiped out my grandchildren. That's the part that's hardest to give. And the damage he's caused my other children, that's really hard to forgive. I mean, the pain and hurt that they feel. And my wife, and the rest of our family, they're all affected, and all his friends are affected.
This man may be the key to seeing justice served. But justice will never heal the wounds of a young life destroyed.
I just deeply miss him. He was my friend as well. I mean, it's very, very hard.